I'm okay, yeah. All right, Ian Rosenberger is who you're looking at. He first went to Haiti after the earthquake there in 2010, and he was really moved by the devastation and also the people there. And his life has not been the same since. He saw an opportunity to help by turning trash into treasure. And this is probably not the video that we're talking about.
We will be talking about Monster Jam later.
Right.
That's not it.
But here's what he did do. He helped save more than 96 million plastic bottles from landfills and the ocean. He did it by turning them into recycled material. This is fascinating, and jobs for people in Haiti and right here in Pittsburgh as well.
This week, through his company, Thread International, Ian just launched his first backpack made from the recycled material. One, he says, makes you feel less like a middle schooler and more like an adult. And we are happy to have Ian here with us to share more of his story and show us the new backpacks from the spin-off company he's calling Day Owl. So here's what I love. You talk with a bunch of people in this video, this great video you did on YouTube, about how clunky backpacks are. So you used essentially what you were doing before with Thread and made these great items.
Yeah. We found that people carry a backpack when they're in college or in high school, and then they go out into the world and they're trying to be an adult, so they grab an over-the-shoulder bag, and they get to about 25 or 26, and they're like, wait a second. Backpacks are awesome, but there's nothing really waiting for them there. So, you know, guys are forced to carry kind of a college bag and with a nice jacket. It kind of looks, you know, like a kid. And women tend to buy a really expensive bag, and then they'll carry 2 tote bags with it. We call it
carry everything else.
Yes, because they're afraid to put, you know, of all the things they put in the bag throughout the day.
Yeah.
You know, it beats up a really nice.
So what's interesting in the video is how you talk about how you figured out how to make the perfect bag. Tell us a little bit about what goes into that.
Yeah, sure. Well, for us, we felt like there was always going to be a better way to carry your day. And very frankly, you know, backpacks for the past 50 years have been all about putting all the features on the outside. And, you know, just so people can say, oh, that looks useful, right? But it's not very beautiful.
Right.
So we decided to take the bags and just create something that we felt solved that problem for men and also the problem for women. And I'll give you one example. For women with those tote bags, you know, they carry their lunch or their yoga clothes in each bag. And we decided to put a neoprene sleeve inside each bag that carries it can fit your yoga clothes, it can fit your lunch, but it also is perfect for a bottle of wine.
I was just gonna say, I saw this in the video. There was a bottle of wine hidden in one of the pockets.
My wife and I just had a kid, and I spilled formula in here, and it just pulled up. I pulled it out, sprayed it off, put it back in, and it was good to go.
Because I asked you, can you wash these? Because I think this is perfect for a diaper bag.
Yeah, you know what's great about it is it kind of wears like a good pair of jeans, right? So it's a wax canvas made 100% of recycled bottles, and as it gets older, it kind of breaks in like leather. So there's you know you can spot clean really easily. We've had no problems at all, and actually it holds time and all the things that go throughout a day really, really well.
As cool as this is designed, the other really cool part of it is what you just referenced. It is made of old plastic bottles. So I mean, we have to go back and talk about your story. So you went to Haiti after the earthquake, and sort of a light bulb went off for you, right?
Yeah, I like to say I'm pretty thick, so I took a lightning strike for me to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. But I got the chance to go to Haiti after the earthquake. I ran a race in pink.
That was you. That wasn't the wrong video. Okay.
No, it wasn't. I went to Haiti after the earthquake, and I had the chance to hang out with some people who were just looking for jobs. And you know, I'd traveled all over the world and getting the chance to do things like that. And I realized that every time I'd go back, I'd see the same 2 things: a lot of poor folks and a lot of trash.
And in the video, again, you have to check this out. You speak with one man in particular. This is the guy who kind of turned things around for you. You got him a truck, you got him on the right. But it was kind of this turning point for you to realize that people need jobs. Everybody's going through the same struggle, getting through the work week, but they didn't have the jobs.
That's right, and that's not just the case in Haiti or Honduras or Taiwan or any other countries we work in outside of the U.S. It's also the case right here in Pittsburgh.
Right.
You know, Pittsburgh is a really wonderful city, but we have a lot of responsibilities to the neighborhoods that have been there for a really long time that don't necessarily want to go to CMU and get a job in robotics.
Right.
So, you know, we decided that there was plenty of jobs to go around, and we set up our headquarters in Homewood. We do all of our fulfillment there, all of our prototyping. We have a repair shop. The bags are free repairs for life. So if you want to send a bag back after, or you're ready to not use it anymore, you can send it back to us. We'll refurbish it for you. So getting the privilege to be in Homewood and to be in a neighborhood in Pittsburgh that has so much pride and history has been one of the highlights for me. Of, you know, it's not Port-au-Prince or Pittsburgh, it's both.
And from an environmental standpoint, I mean, what you're doing, what your company doing is amazing, because your first sort of the tier of the program was to work with big companies, but now you're making products that consumers can buy, right?
Yeah, that's right. Our first phase is now called First Mile, and we supply fabric and advice around how to use sustainable supply chains to brands like Reebok and Puma and Dick's Sporting Goods, Aerie here in Pittsburgh. So we've had the privilege of really doing that well. That's what's allowed us to move almost 100 million bottles and divert them from landfills in the ocean. But we just saw an opportunity because we feel like that things aren't moving fast enough in the retail industry.
Yeah.
So we said, look, if we can create a product that's legitimately great for people, that people love because of its pockets and its versatility and its price point and its colors. The bag comes in 2 sizes. Then if we just make our recycled materials table stakes, if they're just part of the deal, then maybe we can set an example for brands everywhere.
I think that you certainly are doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
It's
Ian.
my pleasure.
It's very cool, too, and I love this one that's like, what did you call it? Almost
Yeah,
pink?
almost pink.
Almost
No,
pink, right.
All right, we're gonna get Heather one.
Thank you.
All right, well, look for Day Owl bags online, and also more of the story of how they're made and the mission of Ian's Thread International. You will find the link at pittsburghtodaylive.com.